One thing that I really like are the honey butter chips that you can buy at 7-Eleven. Those are my favorite chips that you can get. Also, another thing that's from 7-Eleven, I go there all the time, the tuna kimbap. Those are my favorite snacks to get after I'm done with work. I did collect some seashells while I was down in my business trip and some rocks from the beach, so I will definitely bring those back to the US just as a keepsake in remembrance of when I went there. My name is Mary Fitzpatrick. I'm from Iowa in the United States. I'll be in Korea for 3 months. Currently, I've been here for 1 month already. So I'm working for a nonprofit organization. They help with environmental issues that are here in Korea, and they also like to help get people and children in the community. They try to get people more involved and more aware of the environmental impacts here in Korea. I came to South Korea because I always wanted to be able to study abroad or gain experience abroad. Korea is a place that actually opened up early during the coronavirus, and it was a place that was taking in people for work or for tourism really early on. So it was a really good opportunity, especially since I just graduated college and they were allowing people to come in. So the reason why I chose South Korea was just because of the availability that they had. I think one other person that I became really good friends with, I actually met her through a language exchange. And she used to study abroad in the US, and she wanted to practice her English speaking with me, and she wanted to keep up her English even though she was already back home in Korea. And I've also learned a couple Korean words from her too. So it's really nice that we are able to help each other with our problems or our questions. And we hang out every week. She actually invites me to her own English exchange, so I actually get to help out her friends with English too. So she really introduced me to a lot of other Koreans that I could hang out with too. If I'm ordering coffee in a cafe, I say 커피 한 잔 주세요. She taught me how to do that, yeah. I've tried to learn how to read Korean. It's actually really easy. I think it took me maybe just 1 day. It's really easy, even if you don't know what the words mean. It's really helpful to be able to read a store that you're trying to go to, or maybe a menu item that you're trying to order. It's not as challenging as it might look. One advantage is definitely transportation. It's really easy to get around here by either bus or subway or even just walking. Definitely when I'm in the US, I have to use my car everywhere. So it's a lot cheaper to get around here in Korea, transportation-wise. There's a lot of 24/7 cafes or restaurants that you can go to. So even when it's late at night, you can always find somewhere to study or eat. It's so small of a country. You can really go to different parts of the country really easily. I think if I want to drive to a different state in the US, I think it might be 6 hours to get there. But if you want to go from the top of the country all the way down to the very bottom, that's 6 hours. So you can really get through the whole country in 1 day. I would say that if you go to Korea, I would really recommend going in the spring because they have cherry blossoms for about 1 week here, and I had the opportunity to go see the cherry blossoms in Yeouido, and it was such a fun thing to do. We don't have cherry blossoms where I'm from back in the US, so being able to see them for 1 week when the weather was nice, it just really was a healing experience for me when I'm here. Bye, thank you so much for having me, and I really hope that this gives you more of a reason to come to Korea, so I'll see you there.